The second part, part 8.02, explanation of syllabus, part 2. In this part, I will explain the 3 coursework items: quiz, project, tests. After that, extra credit chances. So let's start with the the coursework item number 2, quizzes. 4 out of 6, each one 4%. You can see pretty big, right? Yeah, not very small. Yeah, 4%, one quiz. Yeah. All right. First, the question numbers. Yeah. Number of questions. 10 questions. Always 10 questions. Yeah. Still 4 points each. So total you have 40 points. Yeah. All right, yeah. So then question types, similar to that of the homework assignment. Yeah. So true and false, multiple choice, short answers. All right, yeah, 3 types. Because I will use the Canvas quiz tool to run quizzes. Canvas quiz tool. Okay, yeah. Because this tool, it can do auto grading. Yeah. After I enter all the answers, so this tool will, using my answer information to grade your quizzes. Yeah. But after you submit your quiz, you can see the grade, the score for that quiz, but you cannot see which one is correct, which one is wrong. Okay? Yeah. Because I do not want to expose that information before the deadline. The deadline. I set a deadline, okay, before the deadline. So I will talk about that later. Yeah. Yeah. In that way, I want to create a fair environment. Yeah. Otherwise, so if some students exchange, information, yeah, it's not a fair environment. Okay. So, but after the deadline, I will open up the answers. Yeah. After the deadline. So you can view answers. So you can study. Yeah. But I need to open up manually. Okay. After the deadline. Yeah. All right. Yeah, probably I can set in my Canvas quiz setting, probably I can set that. Okay. Yeah. So 1 day after the deadline. Yeah. Or, sometime after the deadline. Yeah. Probably 1 hour after the deadline. Yeah. You can see the answers. Yeah. All right. Then duration. Yeah. Another important information, duration of each quiz, 1 week. 1 week. Yeah. Reasonable long time. Yeah. Because you need to study the materials, right? Yeah. Give you plenty of materials. So after I complete 1 module, so usually 1 quiz corresponds to 1 module. Okay. So one quiz covers one module. Yeah. After we complete one module, I create a quiz. Then I set a deadline, 1 week deadline. Yeah. So within this week, you need to study. Yeah, make sure you complete your study of all the materials of this module. Do not delay. Yeah. So then you can work on the quiz. Yeah. All right. So then, what are the information? And explaining the quiz questions. I also need to give you that information. Review. Review for tests. Yeah. Before each test, I need to give you a review session. Yeah. So one lecture, one whole lecture, I talk about, many questions you had before. Yeah. All the quiz questions will be covered. Yeah. All quiz questions will be explained in the review session. So you do not need to worry about it. Because if you only look at the answers, you may not understand. Why is that? You need more explanation. So don't worry, explanation will be given in the review session. Okay? Yeah. All right, so that's the quiz item. Next, I want to talk about programming projects item. Yeah. So this is another big important item. Okay? You can see the percentage 30%. So pretty high. Okay? Pretty high. Yeah. And you need to really spend a lot of time, apply the knowledge you learned from this class. Then, hands-on experience. So remember, our classroom meetings, we will have hands-on experience. The hands-on experience, the practice experience you get from our classroom meetings, you can use here in our programming projects. Okay, programming projects. Yeah. All right, so then related to the programming projects, duration. Yeah, so let me set a duration. Okay, duration usually 4 weeks. 4 weeks duration. Okay, yeah, and early submission. I encourage early submission. Early submission, you can earn up to 1% extra credit. That 1% means the overall 1%. So that's pretty significant. Overall, in the final grading, 100%, right? Final grading, 100%. Your extra credit worth 1% of that whole overall final grading. So that's really something. Okay? All right. Yeah, but how early? You may ask, how early corresponds to that 1%? 1 week early. Okay? 1 week early submission corresponds to 1 full percent. But many students, they cannot get 1 week early, just a few days early. So don't worry. Still, you get some extra credit, but not 1%, some fractional number percent. Okay? For example, you may have 6 days early, 5, 4, even 1 day early, you can earn certain number of 0.x% extra credit. So that X, I will set a scale. Okay, 6 days corresponds to 0 point something. Okay, 4 days corresponds to 0% something. Okay, yeah. Try to make it look fair. Okay, yeah. But encourage you to do early submission. Yeah. The intention is clear because I don't want you to work on your project in the last week. Yeah, last week, first, it's very hard to complete. Yeah. Second, think about you may have many other coursework, right? Yeah, not just this one, you have other coursework. Not just from this class, you have many other classes. Okay? In that case, how can you complete it before the deadline, right? Yeah. So that's why I encourage early submission, early work. Yeah. All right. But another important thing, late submission. Late submission. Late submission, I accept. I accept it. Yeah. The reason is because the percentage is so high. If I do not accept, you will lose big percent of your overall grading portion. That's too much for you, right? Yeah. So I try to encourage you do as much as you can, especially the programming part. For this part, the programming part is extremely important. So I encourage you, do your best in this part. So that's why I accept late submission, but I apply some penalty. Yeah. Penalty. So the penalty I will use, I do not discourage you, but you need to pay something. Okay? Yeah. So for the late submission, I use this way. 0.1 point per late day. Okay? Per late day. Yeah. 0.1 point. How small it is? Yeah. The total points for this project, total points. Yeah. So look at here, 15% each. So I just set 15 points for easy calculation. Yeah. 1 point corresponds to 1%. 15%. Right? Yeah. So within 15% total points, 1 day, 0.1 points. So you get an idea how much the penalty. So not very big, but you have to pay something, right? You have to pay something. Yeah. All right. So that is the programming project item. Next, test item. Yeah. Test item first, the dates I already set here. So you can see 3 days for midterm and final. Yeah. But remember, similar to our homework policy, plus 1 day grace period, right? 1 day for that grace period. All right. Yeah. Any emergency thing you may have, yeah, covered by that 1 day grace period. Okay. Yeah. But after that, late submission also 4 point each lay day. Okay, so I do not write details. So you know the meaning. Yeah, each day you need to pay 4 points as the penalty. Okay, but do not delay too much, too many days. In that case, I may not accept it. Right? Yeah, but I guarantee, 2 days late is okay. 2 days late should be fine. Yeah. If longer than 2 days, then you have a big risk. Big risk you may not get accepted. After I post the answers, you cannot submit your work, your coursework, because you already have the answers. So you cannot submit your coursework after the answer is posted. Yeah. All right. So the question types same as you know, the pattern of homework. Okay, yeah. So the specifically 25 questions. All right, 4 points each. All right, yeah. The 3 types, true or false, multiple choice, short answers, right? No essay type, yeah. No coding type, okay? No essay type, okay? Essay type. No coding type. Yeah. Although no, that means I do not ask you to write, you know, one function, Java function, or one something, but short answers, you may need to write one expression or one Java statement. That's possible, okay? Yeah. One Java expression or one Java statement. That's possible, okay? Yeah. But you do not need to worry about, you know, big chunk of code. Yeah. So that's a lot of work. That is a lot of work. So you won't have that situation. Yeah. But this kind of small amount of work, yeah, that's reasonable. Yeah. All right. So that is the test. Oh, this kind of thing also true for homework. Yeah. True for homework assignment. Yeah. All right. So what else? Yeah. So that's pretty much the main information I like to give you. Yeah. All right. At the end, I want to talk about extra credit. Yeah. So you have 2 types of extra credit. Yeah. The first type, online evaluation, you can earn up to 1%. Up to 1%. Yeah. How to get that? Yeah. So I will use the line like this. Yeah. So for the whole class, total number of students for the whole class, if 60% of the whole class complete that online submission, I can see that percentage from my page. I will let you know. okay, 60% line, then you can earn 0.5%. Okay, yeah. But if you reach higher than that, 80%, the whole class still, then you can earn 1% extra credit. So encourage you, as many as you can, try to get to this. Yeah, I will post the percentage number. I will post percent number in announcement. A few days before the deadline. So you, at least, you can try your best to earn as much as you can. So that's the first chance, extra credit. Second chance, early project submission, I mentioned before, right? But here, let me just give you a little more information, early submission. All right. Up to 1%. So you have project 1, you can earn up to 1%, right? Yeah. Project 2, also 1%. Yeah. But here, there is one thing I'd like to let you know. Do not miss any main feature. Because in the project description, I list main features. Yeah. In description, yeah, each project I give detailed description. Yeah, why so slow? Yeah. All right. So feature 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Yeah. You need to basically complete all the main features. Yeah. In those features, you may have some small errors. If you have just some small errors, it's okay. You are qualified for extra credit. Okay, small errors, fine. Yeah, small errors means it's not perfect, right? Yeah, not perfect. Yeah, but not big error. So if you have some very big error, then you may risk your chance to lose the extra credit chance. Yeah. So that means you need to really do a good job in your project in order to be qualified to earn extra credit. If you do a very poor job, definitely you should not be qualified for extra credit. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So that's the information I'd like to give you in the first 2 videos about the syllabus. Yeah. All right. So let me stop our second video right here. Yeah.